wrong thing.
Just Linux.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn it up.
What are you doing?
I'm recording this for Raymond.
I wanted you to see the whole PC from the get-go. So, turn it on. There we go. It's coming on. Okay. Oh, it's actually running in 4K.
Hmm? I'm recording this for Raymond.
Done broken, dude. Done broken.
Yeah, but what did you do? What did you do, Dad?
Patrick, listen to this liquid device.
You good?
How do I do this?
Every time
Should we shut it off and turn it back on one more time and see what happens?
For me, it's hard question. Yeah, it is. For me, it's the black one. Easier than it goes to
So,
It's a you.
someone broke it.
Not me.
Probably Patrick. I do that all the time.
Yeah, I saw him touch it yesterday.
Can you show us the back if it doesn't work?
Nope.
Why not? Oh, that's why. Pretty sensible, I guess.
I've already shown you the back of this.
What?
No, you have? Wait, what? When?
Well, I got to.
Is it gonna work?
Actually, it says VGA. I don't think there's a VGA board on it.
Hmm.
You have a VG.
Maybe you use the wrong kind of board.
My display board is broken.
Oh, no one accused Mr. Fisher here of using the wrong cord.
All right. So,
Hey,
It's working!
It's running Kali, okay.
stop 98. Which kind of OS is this?
It says it.
Kawaii.
Oh my god.
okay.
Who says
Ali.
Kali?
Dad, not to it.
I don't remember what that is. Yeah, I don't remember what that is, but look at it. So just look at it, right? Does it have pictures?
No.
Yes.
Sure. It's graphical.
Why does it say over here at the top?
I don't really know. Do I have a mouse?
Yes.
Sure. Sure. Person.
Very mousy.
I've got over here, I've got the date, I got the time. Oh, it's actually good.
1408.
I've got some random stick figure up there. And it has this version of Linux installed on it. This is a Linux distribution, right? And Kali Linux is specifically designed to, it has a suite of hacking tools in it, okay? It is specifically designed for what they call penetration testing, which is to see what I can break into, what I can see. Patrick, it's not that funny, shut up.
I'm not
No, no.
For
no,
Raymond.
no. You smirked and you went, it wasn't that funny. And then you looked at him because you wanted to get a laugh.
You guys just right there. He's not here.
So, here's the deal. This is designed specifically for like seeing what I can get into computers, Wi-Fi networks, stuff like that. Okay?
Tell me what this says.
I want to state something first before, we're really not going to dig into this. This is not what we're looking to do. I just wanted to show you a version of Linux. Does it look different from Windows? Like a little bit, right? But it's got a bar at the top. I got some time. I got graphic pictures. There's actually a start menu when you log in. There'll be a start menu and some icons and stuff like that. You can play games on this. There's solitaire. You can do that. I don't know. You probably can. There's probably a distro for Steam. Now, that being said, when I talk about this, okay, this specific version of Linux, and I'm only showing you because this is what I have installed right now. I want to make sure I state this correctly. This version of Linux has tools in there that are designed to do bad things.
How bad?
Please understand. Things that are illegal, given the circumstances. It's free. You literally can go online and download it, right?
I can do my hack.
But what I'm telling you is, given certain circumstances, so like you can get permission from companies to do those activities so you don't break the law, right? So you can test their networks and they'll pay you money to do that. Literally, that is a job. You can get paid to try to break into stuff and see what you can see, not maliciously. Don't erase anything, don't wipe stuff. But that literally is people's jobs.
Also that,
I'm a nice job, right? Your job.
That's a cool job.
If you do it without people's permission and stuff like that, and break into stuff and delete stuff, that's where it becomes illegal. So what's weird is one activity, depending on the circumstances, may be illegal or not illegal. It just depends. So what I am telling you is this is designed for this. There are other tools as well, but this has a suite of tools built into it, okay? So I'm sitting here recommending to you not to go play around with this, because you can get yourself into trouble.
That's precisely what I would.
how do you go find?
You can get yourself into trouble, okay? I'm only telling you that because this is the only version I have installed. But this is Linux, and much like Windows, it is an operating system. I get to use it. Just like Windows, can you log in?
Yeah.
100%. So is this. Can you log in?
Windows has a fancier login screen.
I agree. This doesn't have as many bells and whistles as Windows, I will be honest with you. So when you get in there, the graphics aren't as crisp and clean like you said, playing Call of Duty. You might be able to. I don't know the cap, probably not this version, but on a regular version of like Ubuntu or something, people use that as their regular computers at home. They despise Windows. They won't have anything to do with it, and they will just install a version of Linux. This is Kali, but a different version, right? Some people do. Now, this isn't like Windows, so there's a lot of features like Windows, but there's a lot of stuff to this that makes it really difficult to use or fix if it ever breaks. Please understand. So that's Linux, all right? Now, if we all look at Linux, let's see if I can do this.
Bugger.
Okay. There is a PC in the back, so it's shutting off right now. Literally, you might not even be able to see it. It's that small.
Is that like a case?
It's literally just a PC.
Lenovo.
It is a Lenovo PC.
I always thought it was called Lego.
Oh, but it was on the display for a second at work.
All right, so
This seems
that's Linux.
No, I'm running into the.
It has all the same features like Windows does. It's just that.
What about Macintosh?
The distributions are a custom version. I just showed you a list. There are many custom versions. It has a shell, which is the command line interface. So, watch this. This is Windows command line interface.
How did you open that?
Special ways. There are actually a ton of tools in Windows that you have to use a shell to do. So like to view your own IP address in networking, you have to go to the command prompt and type in IP config. Hit enter. There's some information. That's not very appealing, is it? Like it's not stuff via the command line or the shell, okay? They will, in this video, again,
then a competing server operating system can perform. In addition to the server room, Linux has also started making inroads into the desktop market. Linux is replacing Microsoft Windows. Many Linux desktop applications are now available, most of them free of charge, I might add, that allowing users to perform their day-to-day work, such as word processing, database.
his name is Rob Tracy.
How do you know that?
I'm getting there.
Is he your brother or something?
His name is Rob Tracy.
Was that the manager of Chick-fil-A?
So, last year, there was a junior, he's now a senior, he sits actually where you sit. His name is Zach. Zach's a goofy kid. He likes to do stupid things.
I think I know.
So, here's what Zach does. Zach, because he thought it was funny, without my knowing or the junior teachers knowing, wrote a letter to test out. Corporation. And profess, I don't want to say professed his love, but pretty much says Rob Tracy's awesome, he's my hero, all that stuff. They used to make fun of him because he has a little gap in his teeth, he's super nerdy, like whatever. And he just did this video, this like letter and sent it to him. We didn't know. Fast forward about 2 months later, I go downstairs to my mailbox when I come in for the day. I have this large envelope from Tesla Corporation, and it says, Adam Pickard, Whitmer High CTC, care of Zach, and this kid's last name, I'm not gonna say his last name. And I was like,
Does it start with an A?
no. And I was like, so it's addressed to me, but it's his mail, I can open it, 'cause my name's on it, right? It's in my mailbox. So I opened it up. They sent him a customized letter, like this wasn't a canned letter. They literally like thanked him for his appreciation of the curriculum and all this other stuff, right? Thank you, we're so glad you're a fan, whatever. But they thought he was talking about another one of these people. There's a female in here. Her name is Tracy. I don't know that we've seen Tracy yet. There's a female named Tracy. They literally had her autograph a picture, and they have by 11 and sent it to me. And I was like, I got this, I'm looking through, so I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I shut the envelope and I walked into the classroom, because he's in that classroom, in the junior class. I walked in and I said, Zach, I need to talk to you real quick. Mr. S, she's like, that's not normal. I was like, dude, what the hell did you do? Why am I getting this envelope? And he explained, he's laughing. He explained it. It's not mine, I gave it to him. He literally has it still. But he wrote a letter about Rob Tracy, but they sent it about Tracy, and I don't know her last name. That it was really comical, actually. I was like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, that's this is the first time I think we've seen Rob Tracy, and so that's what made me think of it. I got some really interesting students. This happened last year. He's like my student now, actually. So that
Wrote a letter.
In essence, Linux has evolved from an after-hours hobby for computer geeks to a major force for change in the information technology industry. Now,
So I told you how things started. The guy, it was a hobby. He made it, like, right?
Yeah, we.
I actually don't know that I know how I know Rob Tracy's name. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know. I think he told me.
Why did you start an admin?
Oops.
Why'd you just put in a
Perfect. All right. So this piece of software right here.
Yeah,
This is a version of Linux called FreeBSD. Okay, it's a version of Linux. Now this piece of software is it's called pfSense. Okay, and it is a router. What that is, you don't need to know about right now, but we have it running. We have two of them running, one in this classroom, one in the other classroom. And every time we get on the internet from this classroom, this is what we go through. And this controls all of our network traffic flow and stuff like that. It gives me graphs. But this is all running. This is a web page, so it's a web server, but this is all running on Linux. Okay? It's a FreeBSD version. In fact, I just read something today. There's a video. They're switching, this is an old version, it should be on version 12. They're switching to the Linux kernel 14 now. So they're doing a big major overhaul to this piece of software. So I gotta do an update pretty soon. This is very capable, it does a lot of different things. And that's just another version of Linux. Okay? So
as such,
it used to
it's
be
a very different operating system.
It used to be a hobby, and now it is a literal, like, real operating system that a lot of people use, like millions of people use this, even corporations. All right.
Linux. I got this for a student at the University of Helsinki in Finland named Linus Torvalds developed his own clone of the Unix operating system way back in 1991.
91, there you go. I was curious, I thought it was 80s. It was 91.
It wasn't enough for what I said.
No, it wasn't.
And he called it.
That's what Linux kind of, that's where it kind of came from, right?
Now the Linux
I told you
operating
it
system-
is, it was free, it's free software, it's open source, free to use, free to like actually modify.
itself is licensed unbound.